What's up, y'all? Schildhouse here. Welcome back to the NASCAR Thunder 04 career. Trying to get a couple of episodes done before I take off for Daytona. I forgot it was a short week. We race on Friday. It's a one-day show. We're leaving tomorrow morning early. 10-hour drive down to Daytona. We're not flying. That's just small team things. We don't take a plane. We drive as a team. Got 2 vans, load up, and head down to Daytona to race on Friday. And then we'll leave Saturday morning and come back. But I wanted to try to get a couple episodes out, if possible, while I'm gone, just because it's been a little while since we played this game. We're getting down to it. We got 5 races left, right? 5 races left in Season 4. We won last time at Kansas on a big fuel mileage gamble. Saving fuel, we ended up winning, and we have cut Dale Jr.'s lead a lot. How much? I don't remember. I think it's under 10 points. Let's take a look. It is under 10 points. It's 9. 9 points separates us from Dale Earnhardt Jr. It has been a big turnaround over the last 2 races. 5 races to go. 9 points. Yeah, this is doable. We're racing at Charlotte. That's a speedway. We've got 2 speedway chassis. They're identical. So we'll take chassis 15. Sounds good. Engine shop, same story, right? Yeah, basically the same story here. Take engine 13. And in the body shop, 2 speedway bodies. Just take the best thing we got. Body 15, come on. That's car rating of 82. We know what we can do with that. We got this paint scheme. It's basic, but it's clean. I like it. Like the light brown, the cream, and the blue. Sharp. I like it. Let's take it to the track. See how we do. All right, here we go for qualifying. Can we get pole number 25? 25 poles is what we're after here. We can get it done, which we probably will. I was thinking back to the spring race, the Coke 600. I don't really remember that race, but I think we absolutely killed everyone. If memory serves correctly, we absolutely dominated that race. So I don't see any reason why we can't do the same thing today. I hit a 28.6 in practice. Let's see what we pull out of our ass here. Car's driving great. Feels good. Plenty of speed. There's a wall out there. Just in case y'all were curious, there is a wall. Yeah. Should be great. Is it a pole?
Pole position. Great job.
25 in Season 4. Rack it up.
Coming to you live from the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway, for tonight's NASCAR Winston Cup Series race, the UAW GM Quality 500. This is an awesome facility, isn't it?
A lot of these teams are based in this area, and this is a 2,000-acre dream come true for any NASCAR fan. I don't think there's a bad seat anywhere in this place. And there's always great racing to go along with it.
The Aaron's car seems to always finish in the top 10.
Oh yeah, to have an average finish in the top 10 for the season is mighty impressive. It can often be the difference that wins championships.
Ron Hornaday really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And how frustrating must that be? You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days and gain the valuable points you need. Those guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
All right, here we go from Charlotte Motor Speedway. 5 races left in Season 4. How big of a chomp can we take out of Dale Jr.'s points lead? And, of course, there he is on the front row right next to us. It's all right. It's only 9 points. He can finish second all he wants. As long as I'm winning races, it don't matter. We got our lap led. Let's be honest. We're going to lead a lot of laps today. Ooh, he's coming with a run, Dale Jr. No. No, 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 no. Putting our sails in the wind. Give me that 5 bonus points. Come on.
Good job. We got our 5 points.
Yeah.
Keep that lead.
That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. Let's hit our stride and start pulling away. Oh, man. My apologies for sort of the delay between this race and the Kansas race. I didn't mean to let so many days go by without putting out another NASCAR Thunder video. Been putting out the F1 videos. You guys have been seeing that. If you're into that stuff, I've been pumping those out. Got a couple more that I've recorded that I haven't edited yet. Trying to get that series going and finish off season 4 here. Just a lot of things going on, and with this week being a short week, just didn't really have any days to sit down and play until tonight. I was like, well, shit. We're hitting the road at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Might as well get 1 or 2 recorded here. I can record, or I can edit in the van. Got my external hard drive. I can just edit while we hit the road. 10 hours is a lot of time. Think of how many videos I could edit in 10 hours from Charlotte down to Daytona. But I'm excited to get down there. I have never been to Daytona, never been to the racetrack, never been to the area. I've been to Homestead, but I've never been to Daytona. So I'm excited to see that. Obviously, it's Daytona, man. It's special. So to finally see it, it's going to be very cool. Hoping for a really good day for our 2 drivers. We got Sage Karam and Caesar Baccarella driving our 2 cars this weekend. We'll put up a prayer. We bring both cars home in one piece. No big wreck, maybe a top 20 out of both of them. That would be great. But it's Daytona. Anything can happen. I'm just really hopeful, man. We had such a strong week last weekend at Watkins Glen. I was up there spotting for Anthony Alfredo for the last time. I won't spot him anymore. I was spotting in the S's. So I had a really good view of the Allgaier wreck. That was right in front of me. And, of course, the 44, the 45, and Anthony were all nose to tail right behind that wreck. So I about shit myself when I saw that. Got on the radio telling Anthony, wrecking at the top of the hill, stay right, stay right, stay right. Hoping Allgaier was going to bounce back across the track. But Anthony finished 18th. Had a couple issues throughout the race and just not a great day. But I was really proud of the Alpha Prime cars. Our cars were really good. Stephen Parsons did a hell of a job in the 44 car. He finished 12th. And Josh Bilicki did a good job in the 45 as well. Finished in 17th. That's the first ever time Alpha Prime racing cars have both finished in the top 20. So there's a bit of history, a bit of trivia for you. Watkins Glen 2022. Alpha Prime's first double top 20. Hopefully we can have another one this weekend, Friday, Daytona. Let me know if y'all are going to be at Daytona, man. You got garage access or whatever. You know where to find me.
Fuel is at half.
All right. Good to know. Fuel's at half. I think we split this into thirds. We'll pit at lap like 27 or 28. And that should get us all the way home on a 2-stopper. I mean, we're almost 7 seconds ahead of Dale Jr., but look at how far ahead Dale Jr. is from third. Like, you're telling me... You can't tell me there isn't something up with this game where Dale Jr. is that OP compared to every other AI car.
Keep an eye on it.
What is that all about? Like, I know I'm OP, but Dale Jr. compared to the rest of the field, he's 4 seconds ahead of second. That's a little sus. I mean, everyone else is really close together. Just look at the mini map. All the dots really, really close together. Except for me and Dale Jr. We're just otherworldly, I guess. Kind of funny. I know a lot of y'all in the comments have been like, oh, Dale Jr. and his usual late season collapse. Very astute observations. That's why I love reading your guys' comments, man. I may not reply to all of them, but I do read all of them. I try to reply to as many as I can. All right? Some I don't feel like replying to. I ain't going to bullshit you. Some I read and I'm just like, I don't have anything to say. But I do read them all, so don't worry if I don't reply to your comment one time or a couple times. I see them. I really do. Because if y'all are going to take the time to comment on the videos, the least I can do is take the time to read them. Now, usually I got something to say, whether it's a witty little comeback or answering a question that you got or something. Usually I got something to say, but not always. But I appreciate when you guys do comment on the videos.
Number 101 is looking high.
Makes me happy to see that stuff.
We're clear.
All right, I think we're going to pit here.
Clear on both sides.
I think it's time for us to pit.
Might be time for a new lap rear tire. 45 car up high.
There we go. There's pit road start somewhere down there. No changes, no adjustments, nothing. Nothing. Car drive good.
Not quite sure if this is an unscheduled stop, but definitely a problem for this car. The crew jumps over the wall and begins to surface.
Those are some tidy looking uniforms. White with the, I don't know, is that cream colored? Is that tan? I don't really know what to call that. It looks good. The blue stands out really nicely against it. Good stop, boys. A lot of people have made their pit stops. We are slowly cycling our way back towards the front. We are 12th right now. Leader Dot is on pit road.
We got some cars leaving pit road ahead.
We should probably be taking the lead back here momentarily. Excuse me, pardon me. Don't mind me.
Clear on both sides.
There we go. 10th, 9th, 8th. Blah, 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 back to the lead. Okie doke. Well, that's one green flag pit cycle done. What do we talk about now? Let's talk about something I put up a poll about today, which if you're watching this the day I released it, was yesterday. I put up a poll about F1 Manager 2022. It's a new game, comes out August 30th. It is a manager-style F1 game. So basically, I take over an F1 team, any F1 team, and I run the whole team. If you've seen me play like Motorsport Manager, or if you've played Motorsport Manager, Football Manager, any of those manager-type games, that's what this game is, except it's a brand new game for F1. And it looks really good. I've seen it on, some bigger F1 channels. They got early access to it, the guys that I like to watch. So I've watched it. The game looks really good. Like, for a non-driving game, it looks really, really good. It is very authentic. It looks right, sounds right. It looks really, really good. So I've already preloaded the game on my machine. I'm going to play it. The question was, do I play it and do I upload it here to YouTube or not? Because I know a lot of people who watch my content primarily only watch for NASCAR stuff like this. They don't really care so much about the F1 stuff, which is totally cool. No problem with that. You like what you like, don't like what you don't like. But I wasn't sure if I made videos out of that to chronicle my playthrough of it and, do the career mode journey. 'Cause that's what it'll be. I'll probably take over, like, Haas. I don't want to take over Williams. Probably take over Haas. and see if we can transform them into a championship team. But it's, it's going to be a slow grind, like this game was and other games. It'll be a slow grind, but I won't be driving. So, a lot of stuff in menus, developing parts, scouting for new drivers, managing the team, managing the finances, all the day-to-day stuff. And then you have the race weekend, and you get to watch the race and make decisions like tell your driver, to push or to take it easy or when to pit. You control both drivers, what they do, but you don't drive the car. So it'd be a different little type of content than what I've done before, but I think it'd be fun. I know I'm going to enjoy playing the game either way. I know I'm going to have fun with it. I just don't know if it's content that I would put on this channel. So,
15 car is outside.
I'll put it to you guys. Those of you who watch these videos and maybe watch the F1 22 My Team, is that something you'd be interested in watching? Or not? Let me know. Curious to hear what you have to say on it. Another question that I've been getting a lot of lately is, what's happening with this series? Is this series over? If I win this championship here in Season 4, is that the end of NASCAR Thunder 04? Or if I don't win the championship, like what happens? If I don't win the championship, the series is definitely going on. Like, we're not ending the series until I win a championship. That much I can promise you. If I win the championship this season, I can all but guarantee we'll be back for Season 5 either way. Because I've said from the beginning, my goal would be to win a championship and then come back and defend it. And then be done. I feel like winning a championship is one thing. Defending a championship is a whole nother thing. So I can sit here pretty confidently and tell you that Season 5 will happen. Now, the asterisk next to that is it may not happen right away. We may have a small break from the end of Season 4 to the start of Season 5. I might just put NASCAR Thunder down for a little bit. With, if I bring this F1 Manager game to the channel, there's no way I can do 3 series simultaneously. There just isn't. Like, there's no way.
16 car up high.
I just don't have that kind of time. Between my day job, doing Alpha Prime stuff, making videos here on YouTube, streaming over on my Twitch channel,
Take it easy out there.
and trying to have a social life and do other things. Like, I just don't have time for 3 series here on YouTube. That's just a lot of work that, for a hobby, I just don't have that kind of time. If I tried to do 3 series, I'd get, you get a couple episodes a week at best. At best.
Number 5 is outside. You're clear.
So, and the other thing that's driving that decision is if this 2022 DLC ever comes out for NASCAR Heat 5. Because if that comes out, I definitely want to, I'll make a series off of that. We'll do a championship series or whatever it is with that. I don't know when that's coming out. If that's this year, if that's next year, I have no idea.
Tire's a little worn.
But if it's a 2022 update or DLC, we're sitting here almost the end of August. I got to imagine it's coming out pretty soon. So it may just coincide with us taking a break from NASCAR Thunder 04. That's one possible timeline. Is we finish Season 4, and maybe the NASCAR Heat thing comes out,
Fuel's getting low.
and we go and do that
All clear, buddy.
for a month or two. And then when we're done with that, we can come back to this and do season 5. I don't know. Stay tuned, but we're pitting. That's what I do know is we are pitting.
Number 02, up high.
So we are pitting for the final time in this race, hopefully. Again, no adjustments. Get another good pit stop, boys. But yeah, that may be the play too, is that whenever this 2022 DLC for NASCAR Heat 5 is, it comes out and we put our time into that. Let NASCAR Thunder cool off for a minute. Still do the F1 22 My Team. And maybe that's all it is.
Coming on the track. Careful, buddy. Clear all around. Far high.
And maybe there's, the F1 manager game sprinkled in from time to time. Although with that manager game, man, I know how I am with those games. I could play that shit for hours on end. Hours on end. The amount of time that I've lost to Motorsport Manager, ugh. Hours fly by and I don't even realize it's very dangerous. It is very dangerous. Very addicting. So, I say all that just to say
Got one high.
we have a lot of options and there's a lot of ways that this can go.
Number 16 is passing highs.
Just,
Clear on both sides.
I guess just stick with me is the best I can say it.
This one's for position. Nice job.
Just stick with me. There will be content. And I hope that you enjoy it, whatever it is.
20 more.
20 laps to go, the man says.
He's not too happy with it.
We've got 8 more cars to pass before we cycle back to the lead. I imagine they will start pitting here pretty soon. And we'll be back out front. Finish this thing off. Been a pretty good race so far for us. And again, I'm very impressed with the pit crew, man. The pit crew has done such a good job this year. Remember, we spent a lot of money getting really good guys for the pit crew, and it really paid off. I mean, we probably had less than 5 mistakes all season. I don't know. Somebody used to track that. They don't have much work to do these days.
Cars are on their way in.
I think we've had less than 5 total mistakes this year on pit road.
Got one outside.
Whoa, excuse me, Robbie.
Clear all around.
Pardon the hell out of me. So it's been great on pit road. Haven't had any issues there.
Clear on both sides.
Shout out the pit crew. There we go. We should be getting back to the lead here. Hell yeah.
Number 11, down low.
Looked like Dale Jr. was the leader.
Okay.
So he got his 5 bonus points, but we'll get the 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. We already got that locked up. That's no problem. He stayed out a very long time. Be curious to see if that takes him out a second or not. He had such a big lead over third, probably doesn't. This is 5th and 6th right ahead of us. Dale Jarrett and Tony Stewart. 5th and 6th. Now, last episode when I went to lap Stewart, I wrecked. Wrecked really bad at Kansas. I'm going to try not to do that this time.
Number 20 isn't going to let you by easily.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to do that this time. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony.
He's not too happy with it.
Okay.
Car is passing
I've done it successfully. 3 laps to go here at Charlotte. 22-second lead over Dale Jr. Harvick and Newman remain on the lead lap. That's Newman just out ahead of this group. Pretty good drive today, I would say.
The 16 car is up high.
Come on, Jeremy. Trying to push you past these guys. There we go.
He's gaining on you. Clear all around.
All right, Jeremy. I help push you past them. Don't block me. Not a good way to say thank you. Anywho, the absolute clinic today, as expected. Backed up the performance from the spring race. I don't know about you guys, but I think this points battle is about to be a little bit closer after this race. I don't know what's up next. I think Martinsville's up next. That could certainly change everything. We know how Martinsville races go. But if that's the case, we'll figure it out in that episode. This episode's going to end with a dub. A big dub at home. Another exclamation point as we march closer to that 8 car in the points. This thing ain't done yet, baby. Take another bite out of that lead. Yeah! Woo! Nice one. All around. Hell yeah. Let's go celebrate with the fans here on the front stretch. Come on. Hello, fans. It is me, the winner. Kicked their ass today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Woo! Hope you guys enjoyed the show, too. Let's go to Victory Lane. Slide through the grass, tear their shit up. Yeah. Back to Victory Lane at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is a big one. Just doing the math. I mean, Dale Jr. finished second. He also led a lap. We might be the points leader by 1. We came in -9. We got 5 more bonus points, and we beat him by 5 in position. So that should be a +10. So we should be the points leader by 1. We'll see how good. Woo, excuse me. We'll see how good my math is. I know that trophy's pretty good. Oh. Yeah. Caution-free race, 22-second margin victory. We lead 65 out of 83 laps. Dale Jr. led 18 and finished second. Harvick is third. Newman and Stewart round out the top 5. Yeah. That should be a +10. We should be the points leader by 1. Nice. Let's take a look at the money. Good money day. Let's go look at the points. That's really all we care about. You'll love to see it. For the first time in a long time, we are the Winston Cup points leader by 1 over Dale Earnhardt Jr. Kevin Harvick is 61 points back. Tony Stewart's 78 points back. Wow. 78 points separate your top 4 with 4 races left. And Martinsville, of course, is the next race. Oh, brother. Well, that'll do it for this episode. In the next one, it is Martinsville, and y'all know what that means. A very good chance for some crazy shit to go down. Maybe a DNF for me, maybe problems for Dale Jr., maybe he finds the barrels. Don't know. We'll have to find out in the next episode. But if you're enjoying this battle that we're having, you're enjoying this series, let me know. Leave a big old thumbs up. A like on this video goes a long way in helping me out. It helps the channel out. And leave some comments down below. Give me your thoughts. Predictions, the next 4 races, what do you think is going to happen? Do we make it through Martinsville? Will we still be the points leader after Martinsville? Let's hear what you have to say. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Love to see you around here as we wrap up Season 4 of the NASCAR Thunder 04 career. It has been one hell of a ride, but we're not done yet. We're still going strong. I appreciate you being here. Big shout out to the members. Y'all are the real ones. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. We will see you in the next one at Martinsville.